Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 5th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Friday out there so far. Everybody has a great Friday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well. You got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about your weekend forecast for Saturday and Sunday. Also, we're going to take a look at some weather story temperatures across the Midlands of South Carolina. Take a few temperatures over the next few days to come. Also, we're going to take a look at the Watch and Warn Advisory map for your locating across the nation. Also, take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 2, which is Saturday. And also, we're going to take a look at Sunday's outlook. Also, we're going to take a look at day number 4, 5, and 6, as we have a lot of severe weather to discuss in that forecast cycle. And also, we're going to take a look at the 7-day rainfall totals across the lower 48. So stick around to the entire video and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed yet. Also, like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here we got some mixed precipitation up here in portions of the southeast, New Brunswick, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New Hampshire, and also down to Pennsylvania, a little bit in Pennsylvania and West Virginia. A little bit of shower activity in coastal areas in the coast. From central Texas all the way up to South Dakota, including Iowa, Missouri, Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma. We have some critical fire weather problems over Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and also New Mexico. Shower activity from Arkansas to Missouri to the Dakotas, also in Montana. More shower activity also in portions of Washington, Oregon State, down in northwest California. Snow flying in portions of New Mexico to Colorado, Idaho, Montana, Oregon, and also in the portion of Nevada. Mixed precipitation elsewhere in portions of Washington, Oregon, California, Idaho, Montana, over toward North and South Dakota, through Nebraska, down toward Colorado. Pockets of heavy snow over portions of Wyoming. The yellow slashed area here, Nebraska and Kansas, is a possibility of some strong to severe thunderstorms in that region. Otherwise, Keys down toward the Bahamas, down toward Jamaica, Cuba, Yucatan Peninsula, also in the forecast now. Alright, you can see here we got a little bit of shower up here in portions of eastern Rhode Island, eastern Connecticut, also in the coastal water. We got thunderstorms and showers from northeast Mexico through Texas, through Louisiana, all the way up to Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, South Dakota, Iowa, stretching far east, Iowa, West Virginia, western North Carolina, maybe a little bit upstate South Carolina, northern Georgia, and Alabama. More shower activity over Nebraska through the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and then Michigan as well. Same over toward Montana. We have some mixed precipitation over here in portions of the Dakotas, down toward Nebraska, through Wyoming and Montana. More over here in Oregon and snow flying over here in southern Canada, back from Wyoming to Utah, Nevada, California as well, and then also into Oregon. Otherwise, dry high pressure is in charge of much of Canada, portions of the northeast United States. Same along the eastern seaboard, all the way down to the Carolinas, Florida. Florida, Kansas, slowly come up as you. All right, you can see here. Here we go. This is the weather story for the Midlands of South Carolina, Central Savannah, down to Winsboro, including Waynesboro, Georgia, Thompson, Georgia. Which we got temperature this afternoon. Pretty much Thursday. Generally, Thursday morning would generally be pretty much max high temperature 80 for Chesterfield, 76 for Columbia, 80 for Lancaster. Also McCormick 77, 82 for Newberry, 78 for Orangeburg, 80 for Saluda, Sumter, 79 for Thompson, Georgia, 81 for Waynesboro, Georgia, and 77 for Winsboro, South Carolina. All right, now let's move on to the Watches Warning Advisory map for your location across the nation. Okay, gotta wait on this thing here to come up, so hopefully it'll come up here in a little bit. Alright, here we go. It came a little quicker than I expected. Alright, we got a lot of frost advisories standing for North Carolina, South Carolina, North Georgia, portion of Alabama, much of Tennessee, portions of areas of Kentucky, Ohio, portion of Kentucky, much of Kentucky as well, and also portion of Tennessee, a little bit in western North Carolina mountains, even portions of northern Georgia. Up here we have the pink and purple. There's a little bit of a winter storm, winter weather advisory for you guys here in portions of West Virginia. River flood warning is still in effect for Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, also in portions of North and South Carolina as well. Same down toward Louisiana and the Mississippi as well. All right, we got the small craft advisory from up here near Maine all the way down to the South Carolina coast. Gale warnings out in the coastal waters. All right, middle portion of the country. We're looking at special weather statements for a portion of Michigan. Minnesota, and also in the portions of North Dakota. Notice is fire weather watches. Fire weather watch has been posted for you guys in Minnesota and also North Dakota. Red flag warnings also in North Dakota counties here in portions of South Dakota with wind advisories elsewhere in South Dakota. Wind advisories also in portions of Minnesota, also in Iowa. Same in the portion of Kansas, down in the portion of Oklahoma and portion of Texas. Big area red flag warning stretching from Colorado down to Kansas and Oklahoma, Texas region. Also in the portion of Mexico there as well, in the kind of gold colored shading here in New Mexico, and also in the portion of Arizona, Utah, Colorado, also into Kansas, and also in Nebraska as well. Red flag warning is also in effect for portion of Iowa and also eastern portions of Nebraska. The following states: this is Montana, Idaho, Nevada, Utah, Wyoming, also in the portion of Colorado. For winter weather advisory, winter storm warning. Winter weather advisory being the purple, winter storm warning is in the pink. And we have a few winter storms in portions of Wyoming and also one county in portions of Nebraska. Wind advisory is also in effect for, like I said, you guys in Utah, Arizona, Southern California. We have some here in the gray special weather. the state, Central California and Southern California. Small craft advisory, gale warning from up here near Washington State down to Southern California. Same around the Hawaii and Chain Island, also in portions of western and southwestern areas of Alaska. Storm. Alright, you can see we got general thunderstorms up here in portions of Colorado around Durango and also just east of Grand Junction. More general thunderstorm for Pereira, South Dakota, Rapid City, towards Sioux Falls, down toward Kansas, down to Dallas. We have a marginal slight risk extending from up here in portions of Nebraska back into Kansas, also down into portions of Oklahoma, and a slight risk pretty much over Kansas and Nebraska regions as well. Let's take a look at the tornado probability for you Saturday. As you can see, we have a 2% Nebraska and surrounding. Areas. How long that's going to take? Shouldn't take too long. I see. Alrighty, well, hopefully we'll get there tomorrow sometime, maybe next year. 5% of Oklahoma up to Kansas, also back into Nebraska. Let's take a look at the damage. The hail threat. All right, pretty much same areas I called out in Kansas and Nebraska. 5% down toward Norman, Oklahoma, and Oklahoma City, Tuska, Oklahoma, Wichita. You're in the 5%. Lincoln up toward Valentine as well in portion of Kansas. For a large. Okay, this will be day 3. Alright, you can see we have a marginal risk from Pedro, also down to Springfield, Hannibal, over toward Evansville, Bowling Green, Kentucky, down to Jackson, Memphis, Tennessee, down to Greenville, down to Shreveport, Louisiana. This is a marginal risk. Elsewhere in the lighter green, from Brownsville to Corpus Christi to Houston, over toward Jackson, up toward ports of Chattanooga, Charleston, West Virginia, Fort Wayne, Chicago, Milwaukee, up toward La Crosse, Minneapolis, also Green Bay, Sioux City, Del Monte, Iowa, Oklahoma, Omaha, and just east of Lincoln. You're in the general thunderstorm activity for day number 3, which is Sunday, and the probably just 5% in the marginal risk area here. This will be the same area here that's highlighted in green. From Shreveport up to 5% risk for severe weather on day 3, which is your Sunday. Today, where the eclipse will be coming through Texas, and we're expecting some severe weather possible in the Texas area across Abilene to Wichita to Dallas to Lupkin, Waco, and Austin. You're under day number 3 as we get closer to the event. Let's move to day number 5. It takes a little bit over pretty much Tuesday from Dallas to Waco to Austin to San Antonio, Houston, Lupkin, and Shreveport, Oklahoma City, maybe to Greenville, Jackson, maybe as far east as Mobile and New Orleans, Christie and Brownsville, Texas areas as well. Now let's as it continues slowly off to 6. Alright, pretty much from Lupkin to Houston to Alexandria, Shreveport, Louisiana, Greenville, Mississippi, Jackson, over to Mobile, and also New Orleans. Martin, this is the 15% day number 6, which is Wednesday next week. Would not be surprised to see a slight risk maybe moved over further on day 7, but maybe on Thursday, maybe Birmingham, Columbus, Dalton, Atlanta, maybe Chattanooga, Tallahassee, maybe Mobile. The severe weather may be circled in this area, and I would not be surprised to see it from Atlanta to Columbia to Charlotte to Wilmington, Charleston, and Savannah maybe coming up Friday as the system moves on off to the east, northeast. So, alright, just want to give you a heads up on it. I will continue to monitor this thing and see what happens. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed the weather, because the only weather you got. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful Friday evening, folks. Take